In 2015, I first started to hold workshops on money and abundance and financial flow. I started helping people to dissolve their built up negative programming that they've been holding on a subconscious level that was literally repelling money away. I helped them to dissolve that so that they could open up and receive much more money into their lives. Those workshops went really, really well. Some of you might even remember. You might even still be following me from those times. They were in person. And what drove me to running those workshops really was my own relationship with money. I wanted to improve my relationship with money because I felt that I needed money, more of it, to come into my life. I needed to receive more money so that I could do more in the world. And I didn't know how to verbalize it then, like I do now, but I just felt that I needed more money. And it wasn't from a place of ego, really. It was just this inner knowing that I needed more fuel to do more things to get me out there. So we teach what we most need to know ourselves, right? So I knew that through me teaching workshops on money, I would be helping my own self at the same time. So that's what I did. Now, fast forward a few years, and I was about to get ready to launch the first version of my Magnificent Money online program. And it felt good. It was okay. Something felt like it was missing though, and I didn't know how to articulate what was missing. You know, I'd gone to lots of trainings, I'd done lots of research, I could see money from different perspectives. I'd even gone and looked at what investors were doing. You know, I had a wide range of knowledge to teach in that program, but something didn't feel right, and that was the word, feel. It didn't feel right. I realized at the time that I am someone who is very in tune with their feelings and emotions and energies around me. I sense energies around me. And I like to feel the different frequencies of energy relating to different things like money, like love, you know. And I really needed to understand the energy of money and what it felt like in order to go and teach it to people in the best way, in the most optimum way. So I decided to go into meditation and lock myself away and stay there for as long as it would take to literally understand more about money from an energetic point of view. So I went upstairs to my bedroom, I locked the door, and I said to myself, I'm going to sit here for as long as it takes. And I went into a really deep meditation with no expectation at all. And when I was really deep in meditation and relaxed and my mind was calm, I set the intention to connect to money. And I said, dear money, thank you so much for being in my life. Thanks for coming in right now. I want to connect to you. I want to feel the frequency of you. It's going to help me go and teach all these people. It's going to help them receive my teachings in a more authentic way because they'll tell that I have this quite unique understanding of money. So about 10 minutes passed, and then eventually I just started to feel this change in my energy field, and I knew that the frequency of money had come in. And so I began to sort of speak to it like you would do when you want answers or insight. And I started to ask money what it was here for and to help me understand it so that I could then better explain it to people. And I'm going to go really out there on you now, but this is exactly what happened. I started getting downloads and thoughts in my mind about money. And I started getting the sense that money is actually, or was actually at the time, or still is, here to help us. And it felt like it was quite sad, actually, if you could even say that money was sad. That's the perception I got. You know, money was sad because we humans are completely misunderstood what money was, you know. And it was almost like money was saying to me, how could we have got it so wrong? How could we have twisted it in such a weird way? You know, and money was saying to me, you know, that it was here to help us. It was an enabler, here to help us, it was waiting for us to, invite it into our lives to really help us to upgrade our lives. And from that moment, it was such an authentic message and download that I knew that it was right. When you just feel something deep inside you resonate and you're like, there's something in this, there's truth in this. So I started sharing that story of what happened in all my workshops and trainings and courses and everything that I was doing. And yeah, the more I shared that message, the more people started to understand. It was almost like the energy of money was moving through me, through that telling of that story and helping other people. So it's fair to say I've got a pretty unique relationship with money. And I, love that connection that I have with money. It's made me understand money in a whole new way. I feel very privileged to have that connection. The other thing that money was really saying was that it was really wanting teachers to step out and talk about money to help the human evolution. Because here's the thing, we need money to fuel our higher purpose and our higher values. If we don't have money, then we're not going to reach our potential. That's as easy as it is. So if that isn't the biggest invitation for you to show up and work on your relationship with money, I don't know what is. Be interested to know what you think. And I'll speak to you soon.